I forgot to read the comments. I didn't look at my checklist last night with my I'm back from vacation video. And forgot to share a few other things with you. Police officer adopts kitten rescued from car. Same thing that happened to me. That's the trolling. Forgot to share that with you too. Telling y'all that they troll us because we troll them. And there's no other channel. There's no other internet site. There's no other entity, because we're probably repping the church better than any other church group placement on earth right now, because nobody tells all of the truth that we do. All that, all of it. I'm not going to read it. I've done it before. Christmas, pagan, election, predestination, no water baptism, hell's not eternal torment, tithing's no longer in play, revelation comes in waves, same story told over and over. Israel's the great city of mystery, Babylon, per Revelation 11:8. There can only be one great city in Revelation, right? Lucifer's free male transgender version of the male Satan, shapeshifter, Trump, the Antichrist, beast out of the sea. That's not biblical 100%, but we can prove that he is through the Bible, unless they're just making it look like that. But 99% we're sure that he is, but that's not biblical like the other items I'm naming to you. Same with this here. Nanotechnology is in the poke, and nanotechnology connects to 5G technology. Artificial intelligence is the ghost in the machine. Mark of the beast. Demons, fallen angels will be uploading, possessing humans, using the human body as an avatar, and killing sheep. Prayer changes nothing. God's not a magic genie. God created and ordained every single evil on this earth. Again, that's Isaiah 45:7, Proverbs 16:4, and Isaiah 46:10. Revelation 23-9 is judgment. The mark of the beast is man meshing with fallen angels, becoming a fallen angel human hybrid. Revelation is opened at Revelation 6:1-2. 7 letters of 7 churches are a parable, not literal, though we're real churches there, but it's the church divided into 7. Israel is the church, and the church is Israel. Acts 7:38 and Romans 11. The remnant of Israel bloodline will be awakened at Romans 11:25. When last non-bloodline Jew Gentile comes to Christ, the 2 witnesses are the church, kings and priests, divided into 2. No pre-trib rapture, it's pre-wrath. Churches sealed, protected, or Gentile church removed and remnant protected. Church goes through great trib per Acts 14:22, Daniel 11:35, transfer portal. And now the 37 progressions, right? We can just throw that in. We troll them, they troll us. Plain and simple. So they had these people perform this. They don't know why they performed it. They were just told to perform it because they just do what they're told. But y'all know the kitten that got in my car, and I got emotional about it because of my son's situation. The kitten abandoned by its mom, my son abandoned by his mom. My son went into rehab for the 3rd time, or detox. The kitten was crying, screaming. It stayed at my car. It would leave the car, but come back to the car. So it wasn't trapped in the car. But originally it was found in the engine, but it was free to roam. It just stayed in the engine. So the AI tells somebody that tells somebody that tells somebody to do this, and they did it. And you know, it doesn't matter if anybody else believes it. I know it. So there's that. So then Michael said, Casper Ruud elated to join illustrious group to face Rafael Nadal final, but wants to brag about title. This is the second Casper of importance in the last week. This Casper will be playing in the French Open finals tomorrow, which would be a Sunday. And of course, a day we're looking at really big. There's still no scheduled Save America rally since Casper, Wyoming. One was scheduled about a month ago and completed on 5/28. Michael goes on to give us second wife's birthday, 10/28 right there, which is also the Gateway Arch, which is also Bill Gates. Casper Ruud, previous French Open match interrupted by woman. And she's got the 10/28 on her shirt. We have 10/28 days left t-shirt. And of course, October 28th is a high watch day. You know, the orange clay. Orange again is their color because orange comes to 33. Yep. Pop, pop, pop. Yep. Let's go over your comments. This is what I forgot to do, and then we'll go over tomorrow's grid. Because if I don't hear from Michael, then this will be the final video leading up to tomorrow. But let's do comments so I don't forget. May 30th, 2022, Canada bans the sale of pistols. May 30th, 2022, 9:33. Updated Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Again, Bush and Bush, Trudeau. I mean, good grief, these bloodlines, is taking immediate action against gun control. Reuters, Blair, Gable, Canada moved to make sale of handguns illegal. That's Terry K. Tro. I've seen this person here before. Thanks for showing up. Here's my friend Adam from Facebook. And you posted this on the 31st. How much you want to bet you're in the season of seeing all the 131, 311, 31, 13 combinations like I was, LOL. I had those sequences going for about a whole month or so. Yep, he'd share some of those with me. Christ Bearer says, what's your opinion about those that call themselves Christians but cannot recognize Trump as the man of sin? First of all, real sheep don't even know for sure if they're sheep. That's what keeps them constantly repenting, but they constantly see themselves being pulled out of the world and receiving more and more truth in God's word, which nobody else can seem to understand. And they start to really more and more feel edified through truth. And they feel they're sheep, but then they don't, but then they do, but then that's the process of winning the race. It says, work out your salvation with fear and trembling, or I forget the exact, but you know, people that say, well, I know I'm saved, I chose Jesus, whatever. They honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. So anybody can be a sheep on the earth right now. That's a Hindu, a Buddhist, a Middle Eastern religion, a Far Eastern religion, an atheist, a club member, a so-called Christian, a Jew keeping the Torah, somebody that claims to be a Jew that doesn't keep it. It doesn't matter. Most of the church are lost. Most of the sheep on the earth are lost. 99%, 99.999% of the sheep on the earth right now are lost. So my opinion about those that call themselves Christians, because I'm going to stop right there, are no different than those that call themselves anything else. To finish your thought, but cannot recognize Trump as the man of sin, or what? Don't understand free will is fake. Continue to take part in pagan activities like Christmas or Easter or birthdays. I mean, my opinion about lost sheep and goats, you can't tell a lost sheep from a goat, basically. You just hope they get the call. That's all. I mean, it's a narrow way and few be that find it. But they need plenty to kill. So that's why most of the church will be awakened, but it's still going to be a narrow way. Is narrow 1 out of 100? Okay, go with it. After 2 billion die, that brings it down to 6 billion. 6 billion. 6,000, 60, 600, 6 million, 60 million, 600 million, 6 billion times How are we going to do this? So I think I did 0.01, which takes us to 60 million people on the earth at the abomination of desolation, let's just say. That's the narrow way. That's 1% of the earth's population at the time of the abomination of desolation. 8 billion down to 6 billion because 1/4 is wiped out during the 4 horses. 60 million is still a narrow way. It's 1%. They will start killing 60 million at such a rapid pace. The Bible is clear. It is a bloodbath. Like never before, like never will be. So now what are you looking at? Hang on. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. So then, does the Lord stop it? Does he allow all Gentile flesh that are sheep to be wiped out and only the remnant of the Jewish bloodline? Does he save 144,000? It's possible. Minus 60. That means that many would have to die. And then the Lord puts a stop to it, or no flesh would be saved. If it's going to be a literal 144,000, we don't know. What's my opinion about all that call themselves Christians but cannot recognize Trump as the man of sin, or celebrate Christmas, or practice Hinduism, Buddhism? It's all the same to me. If you're not in the truth, I mean, there's 2 types of people on this earth. There's sheep and goats. There's 2 types of sheep on this earth. Lost sheep, found sheep. Sheep that are getting the call, and those that are completely lost. So that's about all we can do about that. So let's go to the grid. So tomorrow, Trump birth hits on tomorrow. Billie Eilish birthday, who sang the theme song No Time to Die. A total lunar of one of the tetrads of 2014, 2015. Donnie Darko release date, Sundance, and 28 days later, release date. Total lunar, year I graduated. Eye of the Tiger, 404, May 31st, 1982. The song, that's right, that's the song. What you do on one side, you got to do on the other. Hunger Games, release date. Olympus Has Fallen, release date. March 13th, Friday the 13th, 2020, when USA Antichrist locked us down as a nation. So that March 13th date pops tomorrow. That was a date that changed the game. Is tomorrow the day the game is changed? We are confident that it's a high watch day, but that's about all we can say about it. Right? This stuff could go through 2022, 2023, into 2024. As I told Michael, I don't think Trump would be alive after the eclipse of October 2nd, 2024. The fact that there is a Donnie Darko date of October 2nd eclipse in 2024 really is, to me, sort of the final straw. It's an annular solar, October 2nd, 2024. There are no total lunars that year. that's the last possible for me because the X across America has already taken place at April 8th. The total solar. So that's pretty much it for today. Yep. Make sure you watch yesterday's video too, or last night's video, or early today's video, I should say, concerning me being on vacation or back from vacation. Love you guys. Keep your comments coming, please.